Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. We are starting out in year 61. Okay, so I've done a little work between episodes and just kind of shored up our defenses over here as well as over here. So things are looking pretty good. This one was already done, and of course we got this, pretty well blocked off. Hopefully no one decides to go through there because we got no defenses there. The goal is to keep however many walls we have here. We're going to make sure that it's less than the amount of walls here. So that way, we can always make sure that one of these bigger walls are the weak points. Anyway, yeah, between episodes, we got a demand from these guys. 8 months left to pay 8,192 gold. I'm just going to tell them to wait the full 12 months. They could sit out in the cold and the rain for all I care, but yeah, once that comes up, we should have more than enough gold to pay it. Funny thing is, I went over here to the trading post and took a bunch of gold out of the town and stuck it to the trading post. But during that time, while they were transferring it back and forth, we got the demand, and yeah, we still had a bunch of gold in our pockets. So I still think my theory about the not having a bunch of gold inside your town storage, I think that still holds true. So we'll probably, after this demand comes, we'll probably make sure that we stay pretty low on funds in the town, just to prevent that from happening again. Anyway, today I want to work on a bit of a population boom. So if you look over here, we've got very few laborers, and yeah, that's not good. So what I want to do is start improving some of the conditions around here, so that way hopefully we can get some more houses or more capacity in our houses, and hopefully that'll lead to a population boom. 591 out of 617. Yeah, that is getting a bit tight. So first thing I want to do is I want to build our theater. So these theaters actually do put a pretty nice desirability bonus, and they've got a humongous range. Look at that thing. Oh, why is that turning off? There we go. There we go. Yeah, it should reach everybody. So theater goes right in the middle. Another thing I want to do is also get this temple. Temple can go right about here. That's going to hit everyone as well. Yeah. Perfect. Now this is a lot of stuff. We're going to eat up a lot of money, so we should still have enough to pay that bounty. Both these buildings are very resource intensive. A lot more resources than what we actually have. Well, no, not that bad. Just the stone. I'll probably have to hold off for a while. There's still the library. That puts a very nice desirability bonus there. The guild hall gives you nothing. The crypt gives you nothing. So we'll hold off on the rest for a little while. Oh, hey. 14 people. I'll take them. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. Another thing I really want to do is start moving all my industrial stuff and kind of move my town hall a little bit and start to give it its final shape and look. So I've been working hard at flattening all this, and it's been going very, very slowly. It's taken many years to get it to what it's at, but I think we're close enough. Oh, and I almost forgot there was another thing we did between episodes, and that was start these 4 farms. So I've got 1 farm pretty much ready to go. Look at the environmental fertility factor, 93%. This is going to be a very nice farm. And I built another couple more around it as well. You can see the fertility right here is pretty nice, so I definitely have to take advantage of that. So 4 farms are going right here, and yeah, that should be good. There's not too much other fertile farmland around, so yeah, that was a good spot. Alrighty, I'm going to start by moving a few buildings around and start to get the shape over here. I should start with the storage buildings. I still don't think this area is big enough for our industrial area, so probably going to have to extend down here downhill a bit, but we're going to play around with it and see. And then I got to figure out how many of these buildings I want to place in each grid. So obviously we're going to do kind of like a grid pattern with the industrial area, kind of like how we did with the neighborhood. But yeah, I'm going to start moving some buildings and we'll be right back. Oh, they want their bounty. Okay, let's pay them up. Oh, we just barely had enough for that. I guess all that gold going to the entertainment stuff took up a lot. Okay, they're gone now. I think we're good for another year, but still, we got to be careful. Now that... Oh, Oh man, that is the boom I was talking about. 30 people. I have space for 3. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. I mean, it is, but we're just about to hit winter. We're at late autumn. All these people are going to die immediately or get sick. I can't turn these people away. Okay. Okay. Accept. Ooh. 651. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me build some houses. I'm going to have to build like a shanty town over here, like emergency house situation. And hopefully these people will be fine. Problem is there is no lumber. No logs whatsoever. Okay, I'm going to have to prioritize some of these houses too. All houses prioritize. And this sucks because I'm moving a lot of the industrial buildings right now, so builders are probably occupied with that sort of a thing. I know I have planks, so we can go pretty crazy with the planks. Yeah, trees do grow back very slowly, but I just gotta keep making sure that our workers have trees to cut down, especially in this area, because that'll be less travel time with logs. So if they could just chop down some of these trees, we might have enough logs to get this done. We're already getting sick villagers. That's not good. Not good at all. And work camps. Work camps are very important too, so get a couple of these out, and hopefully that'll help with the situation. I do know if you upgrade these work camps, they'll also plant trees as well, so that's a good way to get renewable resources. I know trees regrow on their own without being planted, but still. Well, now since I got you here, this is coming along all right. I've got the stockyards, right? Large stockyards. Yeah, those are lined up right here, kind of along this main road. And then I've got the, what do you call them, warehouses. I'm going to kind of line those up right here. So you've got the raw resources will be dealt with on this side, and then the more refined resources will be dealt with on this side. But yeah, we're just moving a lot of buildings around. We've got the brickyard coming in here. We'll probably put another brickyard. I'm saving a bunch of room right here for more blacksmiths and foundries, just because we're going to need a ton of those. Yeah, we'll leave a blank spot right here. Well, we just got done with a raid. Feel like we were pretty successful. And I came over here to check on our neighborhood. So, these 2 buildings are now done. So, theater, that's going to give us a big bonus and give a lot of entertainment for our people. You can see our happiness just skyrocketed, so people are super happy with that. Spirituality is still pretty low. That's strange, because we just got done building the temple, which gives out spirituality. I don't know if having a second worker here will help out with that. Oh, it just unlocks that. Okay. Well, anyway, this is our relics. We have none. So let's go look for a relic. So if you didn't know, the Farthest Frontier has a relic system now. So basically you can find these shrines, or you can find them in like raider camps and stuff like that. And you can excavate it for a chance of a relic. And relics have like this bonus. I know some of them like increase the yield that hunters will give you. Other ones will make soldier upkeep lower, and some of them will give like your people a higher health bonus. And yeah, there's all sorts of different relics you can get. So yeah, let's excavate this thing and see what we get. We can kind of look around and see if there's any other relic sites nearby. I haven't really paid attention. Oh wait, there we go. There's another one. We can excavate this one because we do have the 2 relic slots available, so can at least excavate those 2 and get those 2 in play. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more. I'll have to do some more exploring and see, and then we could also take on some more of these barbarian encampments and see if they have any relics over there. And then you could also trade for them too. I've traded for them in the past, and sometimes it's hard to find the exact one you want, so that's a good way to get them. Anyway, industrial area is coming along quite nicely. So lots of room here for future expansion. As we get a higher population, I may need to start making more soap or shoes or whatever. So yeah, lots of room to expand here. So I'm super happy with how that's going. This stuff here, this has mostly been cleared out, so I've got a few more things to clear out, like the compost yards, and then unfortunately I gotta click on all these trees and cull all of them for wood. Actually, does the clear button work? No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work for trees for some reason, at least not orchard trees. I don't know, I guess we got to click on each one and hit cull for wood. That's kind of annoying. Well, we got this area cleaned up quite a bit, so looking good. I've got 2 more fields planned out right here and here, kind of diagonally. It's a little hard to see. So I'm leaving this plot empty. It's still a 12 by 12. I may actually delete this plot. And basically what I'm going to do is kind of like a cross pattern. Everything's going to center around our town center here. And yeah, we're probably going to put the vault up here, maybe the trading post down here, and then we can do like 2 defensive structures, maybe 1 barracks over here, and then we can do the cavalry site over here. That's what I'm thinking. I think that'll look good. I'm debating on doing like 2 barracks, but you know what? This side's not going to get attacked too much. The invaders are going to come through. Yeah, they're going to come through this road, and they're probably just going to come straight here and then up our main entrance. So probably going to do another path in the middle here just to line up with the center. Ooh, you know what? Center is actually right down through here. I don't know. Maybe I'll delete this path. I don't know. It's going to be hard to make this look good just because we're so well established here. I didn't really plan this out too well. Huh. Okay, I got a lot of buildings to move and a lot of plans to make, so this is it's gonna take me a little bit to do. Hey, I just finished a relic site. Okay, a new warrior relic has been acquired. Gildor's coin purse. Soldier upkeep costs reduced by 30%. That's actually the one I'm looking for, because look at our money. Our money's pretty low. We're at 98. So let's go ahead and implement this thing. Let's see. Gildor's coin purse. Let's put that in. I think it takes a minute until it comes into effect, but we're at 98 gold per month. And hopefully that should go up once it comes into effect. And yeah, I'm a little upset over here. I've got another raid coming in. It's a small one of 22 raiders, but I just went and took on the encampment that was right here. I took it on just a few months ago, right before it turned to year 67. So it should have halted raider activity for 12 months. So I'm not sure if that feature's been fully fleshed out yet, but yeah, I don't know. And look at that. They're congregating at this relic site. It's like they're protecting it. It's really, really strange. I have a lot of people approaching it too. You know what? I need to deal with these guys. I don't know what's going on. I didn't know that they would protect these relic sites, but this is weird. Yeah, they come after me and then they head back. Come on, guys, you need to go home. Get out of here. Jeez, look at all of them. Now they're attacking the walls. That's very strange. Look, they attack the walls and then they turn around. This is very strange behavior. They must not like me excavating. Yeah, because it's that one that I excavated. It's very, very strange. Alright, some cavaliers should take care of the problem here. There we go. Wiped them out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, but they did manage to kill a lot of people. Whew. Oh, and take a look. our money supply did go up. 142. Not too shabby. I think that should be implemented. Let's make sure. I think so. It didn't change color or anything, but they're preaching, so they're not retrieving the relic or anything. So, okay, 142. Nice, nice. Now, I'm going to get back to moving some buildings around here. So, as you can see, I've kind of cleared everything out. So, just moving stuff around. Now, I'm just kind of planning where everything's going here. So, whenever you move a town center, I believe it costs money. 500 gold. Not awful, but not great either. So, I'm going to make sure that this is where it's going to stay. That looks about center. Yeah, I only got to move it a few spaces over. That kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. And the town center is now complete. Okay, I like how this thing looks. So, what I've got going on here is the 2 barracks, obviously, right there and right there. That kind of creates a pretty sizable area of defense, and then anyone who's attacking this area, they're gonna feel it from the barracks and the town center. Then they gotta kind of get past those to get to the vault that's back here with the what do you call it, the trading post. But I put extra defenses around the trading post, like extra walls. Hopefully that deters them. Hopefully they'll want to break through these walls first before breaking through that wall. So at least they'll still be within range of the barracks and the town center. But so far the raids have been kind of attacking the front and just spreading out and failing horribly. I haven't had anyone really break into this quite yet. So yeah, it's been interesting. I believe where we left off last, it's been some time. I think we're on year 76. So I took out that relic site. I never knew that the raiders will come and defend a relic site or attack it. It was very strange. I kept getting like raids every like twice a year, and they just came straight for the relic site, and then sometimes they'd come through here too, trying to get to this other relic site. But I mean, I already took the relic out of there. I don't know, it was very, very weird. Yeah, not only that, sometimes they'd come over here and attack. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, both relics are done. I had to put some guards out there to protect it, but we got it. Oh yeah, let's take a look at what we got. So I've got a few relics here. Obviously, the one I have right now is Gildar's coin purse. And then I've also got Ark of the Vengeful Dead. And I purchased Shard of Markovian's Blade. I think is how you say that. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, soldier upkeep costs reduced by 30%. Soldier and guards do 15% more damage. So that's actually been very helpful. So I've been holding on to a lot of money. And another raid. A raid camp. Oh, that's new. I did not know that camp was there. Okay, cancel this road. Go home. Go home. How do I cancel this road? There we go. I say we take that out. I also had another very strange raid. It was after I pulled up both relic sites. I got attacked in late winter. Usually the attacks come in late spring, but for some reason this one came in late winter. So, sorry, early spring. Attacks usually happen early spring, but yeah, I don't know. It was weird. The raids have been very strange lately. Oh, that raid camp is very aggressive. Buddy, you better turn around now. Let's get the army in here. We will deal with that raid camp. Hopefully that'll stop the raids for another year. Okay, let's go. Just in time to save that civilian. Oh, there's 2 towers on this one. It should be fine. We should take care of it. I don't see any. Oh, there's 1 death. There we go. Oh, got some swords out of it. Nice. And some armor. Perfect. Okay, you guys are dispatched. It's nice having a large army. Yeah, I just noticed that we got some more shields. So I've had to go into my resource tab and put a halt to the shields. We produced a little too much. So in case you didn't know this, but oh yeah, arrows too. You can actually put caps to what resource, how many of each resource you can make. And you can also do it for all the other resources too. So like let's take arrows for instance. I put a cap to it. I wrote down maximum quota is going to be 2,000, and then the minimum quota is just, it's going to auto generate. So basically, let's see, swords, I put max cap at 30. Ooh, people, I'll take them. And minimum is just auto generated. So if I wanted to do that to, I don't know, beer. So you've got the infinity sign right there. So you click that. Now you could set the maximum quota. So say I say 500. And then it'll just automatically generate a minimum quota, which is a certain percentage. A minimum quota is 250. So yeah, it auto generates that. Quite honestly, I don't want a cap to beer, so I'm going to put that back. But yeah, I did put a cap to all the heavily resource intensive products that we can build, you know, like weapons and armor and stuff like that. That all takes a lot of resources to make, so I do want to cap that out. Now I did run into a bit of a problem over here. All the building that we've been doing, I've been just taking away from the labor pool, and I've been left with very little laborers. And we're down to 15. I was down to 0 for a while. We've got a good bit of builders, but the builders are starting to fall behind on the maintenance. So this is the problem with building up your town a little too quickly. It's that things will start to fall apart, especially houses. Houses are actually quite high on maintenance the higher they go in tier level. So this thing is in tier 3. I know it's ready to upgrade to tier 4, but it doesn't meet the requirements for it quite yet. But in tier 3 it's got a bit of an upkeep, so keeping up with these houses can be a little difficult. So the game kind of becomes a little unforgiving when it comes to the higher tiers, and yeah, you got to keep that labor pool up. But of course, I wanted a large standing army, so yeah, I took way too much out. But yeah, oh, also we got a couple fields put in over here. I am in the process of moving all of our livestock out, so I had this kind of like as livestock island, but we're starting to move them out of here because they have really no grazing areas. Since this is all taken up, I guess I can move them over here, but I figured I'll put them way over here. So I've got 3 orchards going on. I already moved the horses, and they're just kind of grazing in the orchard areas. So I'll probably bring the rest of the animals over here to you know, just kind of improve the soil here. Yeah, this is really, really poor soil. I always like to put my orchards on hills because hills are really hard to build with to begin with, and trees can be built on any slope, so it makes sense to put an orchard on a hill. Farms over here have been going very well. Yeah, 94% environmental fertility factor. That's pretty nice. So these things are all super fertile, and you can see that we are actually gaining more harvest than what we planted. So that's really, really nice. Actually, if I remember right, all of our fields are gaining more than what we planted. Yeah, look at that, like 200 more than what we planted. Same thing over here. Oh, this one didn't do too well. I'll have to check this one out. But it's got 100% fertility. Interesting. Oh, take a look. These windmills actually... Okay, well, you saw the pause button on them, but they actually reached their production limit. So, here we go. We've got flour. 1,000. Why did they stop working? That was strange. They were nowhere near 1,000. Usually that pause symbol means that they hit their production limit, but I don't know. Must have been a glitch. I know things like arrows, we've hit our production limit for that, but the Fletcher building can still make bows and crossbows. So you can see here I've got 6,000. Yeah, there's that pause symbol. So arrows are on pause until we get down to 2,000. Okay, that's looking a little better. Took some time to get everything repaired, but yeah, it's looking a little bit better. Labor's still pretty low, but it's recovered a little bit. And yeah, we took out another raid camp to just hopefully extend the period between our raids. So yeah, okay, good. I've got this barracks to refill because yeah, we did have a raid that came in, but because yeah, we did get a raid that came in and kind of wiped us out, but you know, that's just how it goes. Alright, looks like we are in year 81. Another thing is I've done a little bit of exploring out here, so found out that there's a big mountain right here full of iron. I mean, there is iron all over this map. Found another lake right here. Ooh, it's a little glitchy. I wish I could zoom out more, but yeah, this is what we got. There's a huge wilderness out here that's got a lot of resources that we may be able to tap into. Yeah, there's our colony, there's our town. Going out here, a couple more lakes we can fish from. Yeah, it's looking good. Oh, and then I explored this mountain and got rid of any wolves that were around it, so this one is full of iron as well. So yeah, just doing some exploring and figuring out what resources are, like the sand pits and whatnot. Oh, infinite gold mine. That's what I got to keep an eye out for, is infinite mines. There's another excavation site. I might try to go for that, but now since I know that raiders go after it, I may have to think about that, put some defenses around it or something. We need to get a little stronger before we can handle that. Another sand pit. Okay, clay. Infinite clay source. That's good. Yeah, just gotta... Where are you going? You just came out here and turned around. Oh, that's where the raid camp was. Is he picking up swords and stuff off the floor? I don't know. Yeah, we just took out a raid camp right about here. Anyway, yeah, gotta keep an eye out for the infinite sources. Don't see too much more. Yeah, this coal one, super important. I gotta make sure I tap into that. I also noticed that there was an infinite clay one with a regular clay deposit right on top of it. I thought that was kind of interesting. But we are not quite ready to start tapping into the infinite sources. You know, stone is one thing I haven't found. We're going to need to get into the infinite stone soon because, I mean, this thing's only got 236 left. I've got a little bit of stone back here, but pretty soon we're going to have to start upgrading all of our walls to be stone fortifications. And yeah, that's going to eat up a huge amount of stone. We haven't seen anything yet. I may have to do some more exploring. Well, there we go. There's one. Okay. I was starting to get a little worried that I couldn't find any infinite stones. Ooh, did I just lose a couple guys? Just lost someone. Okay, yeah, I was doing some more exploring, just trying to find it. And I found two raid camps right next to each other. There's one right here, and then there's one right here in the black. This one's got 3 towers, so this one's heavily defended, plus the additional one there too. That's a lot. So we're gonna have to build a pretty sizable army to take that on, but hopefully we don't have to deal with it. Oh, we lost 2 more guys up there. Yeesh. That was a costly exploration run. Okay, I think that's just about gonna do it for today. We definitely got a lot done. We got a lot more farmland in, got this whole town center area situated and looking pretty good. I still don't know where I'm going to put my cavalry stable. It is a defensive structure, doesn't shoot out any arrows or anything, but I do want it close to be able to use it, like close to the front lines or close to the town center. I'm not 100% sure, so I might make multiple cavalry stables just to have them ready. Like I could probably put one right here, basically one at every entryway. to use as like backup, because once cavalry are involved, man, they're the tanks of, you know, medieval era. So having them by the front lines is probably pretty important. Plus we have so many horses that I think they're slaughtering them. Not this one. Okay, not last year. It'll say items produced, but yeah, once they reach too high of a population, they start to slaughter them. So I don't want to waste the horses. Maybe I could build another stable just to make sure that we have enough, but I'll have to think about it. But anyway, I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.